55-59 early this morning. We'll see a few clouds and a bit cool. Temperatures around 56. Later today, small chance for a shower. High stay below average at 82.
Right now on Good Morning Augusta, from Bamberg to Hollywood to Television Park. Special guest Warren P. live with us on the red couch in studio to talk about his American Idol journey. He's coming up.
Plus a milestone for Plant Vogel, how the latest achievement will help homes and businesses light up in Georgia.
And a new nonprofit aimed at helping at-risk girls in the Augusta area. We'll tell you all about it as your Good Morning Augusta continues. Good morning, everybody. I'm Barkley Bishop. Thanks a lot for joining us.
And I'm Mary Morrison. Nice to have you with us on this Tuesday morning. Hope you had a wonderful Labor Day weekend. Our coverage you can count on begins this morning with a developing story overnight.
A shooting in Aiken that happened on Red Street. The Department of Public Safety there confirming one victim suffered from the shooting and that there are no arrests at this time. Of course, we'll continue to follow this developing story as it unfolds in the day ahead.
Also, a big update now in a story we first told you about yesterday. A father is charged in a shooting that injured his 4-year-old child. Police say Davian Daniels placed a loaded handgun on the floor of his home in Grovetown and went downstairs to take a phone call. Minutes later, he heard that gun go off. Daniels found his daughter upstairs with a gunshot wound to the head. She was taken to the hospital and at last check was in critical condition. Daniels remains in the Columbia County Jail this morning.
Let's send it on over to John Lynn for a first check if you're for.
Well, there is a new mentoring program in Augusta for girls ages 8 to 16.
Because Butterflies Are Blue is a faith-based nonprofit focused on empowering at-risk girls in our community. News Channel 6's Kim Vickers joins us live this morning from Television Park. Good morning, Kim. School attendance and the way they do in school. When women volunteers help to make this program work, they give girls a positive role model and access to women in leadership. 2 Butterfly Galas have helped to fund their Butterfly Retreat. That's a 3-day day camp where girls learn about things like hygiene, the dangers of the internet, and the importance of education.
When girls have low self-esteem, they are more subjective to falling into some of the dangers of the internet or of the men that are preying on them. Whereas if they have a stronger self-esteem, they can easily say no. They can make a different choice.
Now, for more information on Because Butterflies Are Blue and their day camp, just head on over to Wjbf.com. Marion Barkley, back to you.
All right, time now is 6:06.
Tonight on the Game Show. Buckle up for some sexy, fun-loving games.
The game show's got a lot dirtier in a big hurry. Making whoopee.
It's just so fun to watch.
Welcome to the game show.
Tonight on ABC.
This week,
Around $5.19 a month.
19% off, that's a savings of $8,500.
New Ram Crew Cab Laramie over $11,000.
Enjoy 2.9% interest for 72 months here in Thompson.
New Ram Crew Cab Bighorn, extra 172.
Welcome back, everybody. We are so excited this morning to be joined by Warren P. He made the top 8 on American Idol, and this morning he's live in our studio.
We've been talking about this all
sure have.
morning. We are super excited.
Yep.
Warren's from Bamberg. So we and the viewers have been following your journey. We've been cheering you on, as I know you have many folks in Bamberg that have been cheering you on as well. But really, America fell in love with you because you have an incredible voice. Katy Perry saying, Christian Chris Stapleton. You even have the look, doesn't it?
The hair also.
It's the
Love
hair,
the
it's
hair.
the beard, it's
Love
all
all
the
of it, yeah.
things.
What is so exciting is this morning you are going to sing right in here in our humble abode.
This is our Hollywood studio.
Yes, it is. It is certainly not where you've been performing in front of millions of people, but you've got at least 200,000 or 300,000 watching this morning, we hope.
I certainly hope so. It's a pleasure to be here, and I hope that what I'm going to play this morning will touch hearts and lives.
Great deal.
Take it away.
I have put my faith in Jesus. By the blood I've been restored. He's kept his promise to me left my side. There'll be troubles and hardships in my day, but I know He will hear my call. May be judged and persecuted in many ways, but I know He will be there through it all. He has carried me through the deepest valley, times when life was lost, in the long nights of crying, when all I could think to do was call. Call out His name, down on my knees, beg for forgiveness in my heart. But in a million years, I could never repay the price He paid for His scar. He has carried me through the deepest valley, times when life was lost, in the long nights of crying, when all I could think to do was call. Call out His name, down on my knees, beg for forgiveness in my heart. But in a million years, I could never repay the price He paid for His scar. The price He paid for His scar.
Is there any question as to why he made the top 8, right?
Very nice.
Unbelievable.
For those of you that did not attend worship service on Sunday, you got all you needed right there.
And,
Music with a message.
and that's the thing, we talked about this earlier. You were the worship director. You led worship at your church, and I asked you before we went to the break, are you still doing it?
I'm definitely still doing it just as much as I can. It's a passion. I've been doing it for several years. It's a great church there. It's my home in Colston, and I couldn't leave it for anything. So it's always a pleasure when I get to go there and still lead worship, even after going through all the things we have with American Idol.
Staying humble.
Thanks for blessing us this morning.
That's right.
Thank you so much for having me and allowing me to perform that song. It's an original of mine that I wrote some years ago. It's called Price for His Scars.
It's wonderful. And we'll hear more about your journey after Idol coming up in just a few more minutes because we want to know what's the world hold for Warren.
That's right, the next step. All right, time now 6:14. Let's start off with the school.
Coming up after this quick break.
Why should you call a lawyer after a car accident? Well, let me tell you. Without a lawyer, you might not get the money you deserve or the medical care you need. But car crash victims with a lawyer get better access to medical care and over 3 times more money on average than those without one. I don't want to see you settle for less. Call me. I'm Austin Jackson, your guy in Augusta, and I'll shoot you straight. Call Austin Jackson, the Augusta guy. 706-724-7224.
When I started
The country, they'll take on Lipscomb Friday at 1 p.m. Tennessee and Charlotte play that afternoon, later at 6 p.m. This year marks Clemson's 45th NCAA tournament appearance, the 5th most in the nation. Well, here's what's brewing on this Tuesday morning. Ever wonder what the most popular condiments are for a burger? DoorDash has ranked people's preferences using data from orders over the past 2 years. Apparently ketchup taking the top spot, mayonnaise not far behind.
DoorDash says mayo could surpass ketchup by 2025. Mustard holds steady as the number 3 toppings for burgers, especially in the Southeast. And then relish and ranch dressing finishing out the top 5.
My husband's a mustard man.
Me too.
Yeah, but
I'm all about the mustard.
I gotta have the mayo and the ketchup.
Warren?
I feel like I'm a mustard guy. I like mustard.
Is it a
Can't go wrong.
You
It's
can't go wrong
classic.
with mustard.
It's
Nobody's
classic.
got ranch
It goes on everything.
Nobody likes ranch.
Nobody likes ranch. Oh, I think ranch is a good one.
On a
in my
burger.
opinion.
Yeah. Well, listen, it doesn't matter.
All right, time now to give away another brand new Good Morning Augusta Coffee Club mug. We're going to hook Warren up with one of those as well. This time it goes to Rachel Brooks from Augusta, Georgia.
Rachel, congratulations. And if you'd like to be a coffee club member, just go to
Yes.
wjbf.com/coffee club.
Or put your name and address on a postcard, mail it to the address on your screen. We'll be right back with more Warren P.
The all-new Gerald.
You can't always choose the weather, but you can choose your weather app. Go with the most accurate and most trusted, the Line Finder 6 mobile app. Download it today. Live from Television Park, this is Good Morning Augusta on WJBF News Channel 6.
Good morning to you. I'm Barkley Bishop. Thanks so much for joining us.
And I'm Mary Morrison. Hope you had a great weekend, a long weekend for some.
That's right. I'm meteorologist John. Then we'll have your forecast coming up in just a moment. But a very special guest joining us this morning.
Warren P. in our very own studio.
Yeah, he's from Bamberg. We've been talking about how you were on American Idol. You made the top 8. So many people have been watching you and following you. We know that season 21 is over. So what does that mean for Warren? Where are you now?
Well, I'll tell you, it was certainly such an amazing run to go through the show. We really turned into a family while we were there, so of course we're trying to all keep up with each other and starting to plan shows and things of that nature. Congratulations to Ian Tongi, by the way. I got to say congratulations to the winner.
Where are you going
He's my
though?
brother. I love him. So right now, everything's kind of on hold. We're still figuring some things out, and we've got some new music in the works I'm looking to put out here just as soon as possible. We've got some shows going. I will be with Zach Williams June 25th in New York at the Beacon Theater.
Nice.
You
So
know,
that's
Warren,
the
a lot of
first thing.
people think that it is just glamour. There's a lot of work that goes into this, especially for the performer.
There really is, and whenever you're on a show like that, you're dealing with the television side and also with the music side. So you're pulled in so many different directions, and it takes some strength to be able to keep that up for a long period of time. But it is definitely a good thing to do. I loved being a part of the show.
All right.
I had a question.
You're from Bamberg, South Carolina. Big question is, college football fan?
I am.
What's your team? What's your team?
Let's see who we can make mad this morning. I'm a Clemson fan.
Well, listen, it's been nice having you on the show. No, that's perfectly fine. Perfectly fine.
What were the
We love that.
judges like? You have Katy Perry, Luke Bryan, Lionel Richie, which I know you're a big fan, and he seemed to be a massive fan of yours as well. What was that like?
I tell you, it seems like he was a fan right from the very beginning, and hopefully all 3 of them were. I'm definitely a fan of all 3 of the judges, and they were such great people to meet and to hang out with, whenever we possibly could. And I tell you, they're all just like you think they are.
Mm-hmm.
Luke and Lionel will cut up and joke with you, and Katie's definitely all business.
Right.
She is one of the most fun people to be around, all 3 of them, and Brian Seacrest as well. They're just incredible people to get to meet and to be around and to work with, and it brings on a whole new element than just seeing them on TV.
You know, you seem to come across as so genuine when you're singing. Where do you get that inspiration from?
Honestly, just from being a little down-home kid, I grew up this way. I'm going to be this way until the day I die, and no matter where I'm at or what I'm doing. For one, love the Lord and stay grounded in that.
Amen.
And that really keeps me centered through no matter what we're doing.
Well, your church has certainly rallied around you. We've talked to your pastor. We've done some stories with him, and they love you, and there's no doubt as to why. I got a question about the lucky hat. Now, I know during the show,
Right.
you proposed to your sweet girlfriend, and you had her picture in the hat. Do we have the picture in the hat
I
still?
do still have the picture in the
Oh, I love it. I love it with
It
the little
stays.
pocket. Huh?
It's going to stay here forever.
That's
I won't ever get rid
amazing.
of this one.
When are you getting married?
We really haven't set a date yet.
You've been a little busy,
Just a touch busy.
That's great. Well, Warren, thanks.
We're so excited to have you with us today. Thanks for taking time.
Thank y'all so much for having me. It's been a pleasure.
It's not
It
over
truly
either.
has. It's not over. We've still got a little while.
We
All
got
right.
you for another 30 minutes.
That's right. Right now. And also, weather question of the day is coming up. We got a
Take
good
it
one
easy.
today. Live look in right now on the Terry Lambert.
5:30 inside the Government Center if you would like to go.
Well, a new nonprofit in Augusta is trying to help at-risk girls.
Because Butterflies Are Blue focuses on ages 8 to 16 years old. News Channel 6's Kim Vickers is live at the television park this morning. Kim, big undertaking, and they're just getting started.
Yeah, Barkley. So because Butterflies Are Blue is still working on getting some of its programming going. Right now, they're working on fundraising for a yearly butterfly retreat, a 3-day day camp where girls will learn about things like hygiene, the dangers of the internet, and sex trafficking. 13-year-old Trinity Sanford attended the retreat last year. She says the serious topics made her nervous, but the volunteers made her feel comfortable talking about them.
Kind of scared because some people were older than me, so they probably knew more. But I learned a lot, and it helped me as I became older to know what to do, what not to do, and what to look out for.
Now, the future goal is to offer some after-school programs. To learn how you can volunteer or donate, you can just head on over to Wjbf.com. Back to you.
Well, hopefully Freddie's up. I know he peeked in earlier last hour.
He did poke his head in for a little while to check out Warren's performance. Now back to business at 6:34. Here's the forecast, still looking pretty good. As far as the drought monitor is concerned, nobody's suffering from any stage of drought. We've seen over 3.5 inches of rain for the month of May. We've continued to see a small chance for a shower Tuesday through Sunday with no rain on Monday. Checking live Viper 6 radar drive from Washington down to Barnwell, and as we zoom out across Georgia and South Carolina, no rain from Atlanta over to Charleston, South Carolina. Here's your 10-day forecast. We'll see a small chance for a few scattered showers and a storm in there for Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday with highs in the low 80s. Not much is going to change for the weekend. We'll see a few showers, highs also around the low to middle 80s. Then, small chance for a shower again for Wednesday and Thursday as highs continue warm. 86 Wednesday, and our warmest day out of the next 10 is Thursday with a high of 87 degrees. Time now to find out the answer to the coveted weather question of the day. Warren, we usually give a hint picture that is more than likely a dead giveaway for the question. We'll see if you catch it this morning. All right, in meteorology, a qualitative reference of an air parcel with respect to its direction of movement is called what? Is the answer A, flow? Is it B, ebb? Is it C, streak? Or D, trough? And we'll let you answer first because you're the guest today.
Well, after much deliberation, studying my context clues here, I have to go with A.
That's a leap of faith, but okay.
So not only is he talented, he's
Right.
smart
Smart
too.
also.
Smart Mary, what's your answer?
I'm
I'll
going
trust
A.
you for my weather.
Yeah.
Thank you.
We do too. I'm going A.
Everybody going with the correct answer for today, A, flow. Nice job. We'll have a look at that weekend forecast coming up in just a few.
And the 6 things you need to know before you go.
The 10-day